Hey everyone, today we're going to do a quick video. I'm going to work on my wife's car, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy it is to change the battery in a 2011 or that generation Cadillac CTS. So there's the car, and the first thing you're going to ask is, where's the battery? Well, it's in the trunk. An important point. Well, what if your battery is completely dead and you can't get into the trunk? Yeah, you can open the doors with your key, but you cannot open the trunk with the key. So how you do that is right here. Open your back door. Open this up. Open that panel. That's your trunk right there. Just reach up. You'll feel a little lever. Pull it. Hear the trunk open up. The trunk is unlocked now, and that lever is that thing right there, and that's your back seat right there. And it's right here. Now, I don't know how long that battery's been there, but it's not looking good. This is an aftermarket cable. That's not supposed to be there. There's been some changes done to this. But yeah, let's get this battery out. Let's get busy. Okay, I've got my helper here. I've got my trusty 1983 Craftsman socket set. Get some battery cleaner. I've got a battery terminal cleaner. And what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a 16mm socket and extension probably to get on this and that, but we're going to need a 10mm to get that one off, and then we're going to clean everything up. So I'm going to put some gloves on because I don't want to get that acid all over me, and then we'll take it out and then we'll go get a new one. Okay. I'm using my patent pending woodworking clamp. Kind of show you what I'm going to be doing with the battery. Okay. All right. So first off, let's disconnect the positive. Okay, we're off. Next, let's disconnect your grounding cable, which is this. Can you see that guy? No. Okay, so it's this guy right here. Sorry, shaky cam, because I'm kind of reaching in to do this. I don't really know that I'm familiar with this type of battery clamp. Get all the corrosion coming off of that. Whoa, these are gonna need to be cleaned. Okay. All right, your battery's now disconnected. Now we're gonna go back to our 13 is it? 13mm. I don't know if I said 15 or 16 before, but it's 13 for your tie down. Tie downs out here. Okay, so there's two tie downs. Okay. Everything's duplicated on modern cars. Although even this isn't that modern. your lower tie down. That's just out of curiosity to see if they're different. They don't appear to be the same part. That's always good. Okay, now we're loose. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera up because I want to use both hands to get this thing out. We got a fuse box here, so we got to be mindful not to smack into that. It's a little tight. Very heavy battery. Whew. All right, that's one heavy battery for something that small. All right, is there a date on this guy? I'm curious how old this thing is. Well, I don't know, but I'm certainly, oh, there it is, 2016. So this battery in Florida lasted 7 years. Now, as I said, it's not dead. It's just weak. So it lasted 7 years. That's for Florida and a modern battery. That's incredible. Okay, well, we're out. So now all I got to do is go get a new battery and put it in. I'll be back. Okay, I've got the battery. It's very heavy and very expensive. I don't really like this handle as much as the other one. But what we're gonna do first is we're gonna clean this up. Okay, there's our battery. It was a $250 battery. I tried to get the equivalent of the one I took out of here because it lasted 7 years. Warranty on this is only 3 years. All right, so you can see there's corrosion, dust, and things like that, and I got some there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my shop vac and clean all that up. All right, let's put the battery in. Let me get my patented clamp to hold the camera. All right, just make sure your terminals are out of the way. We got our tie down parts. Not sure where this part actually went. I'm gonna guess it went there. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see once we get this thing in. You do have to struggle with these. They are not lightweight. You know, I'm wondering what this thing is, this hose. It looks like it's a vacuum line for something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of, it's a strange setup there. Very strange. Make sure we're in position here. Tie down number 2. make sure I'm in there. I can't really tell. It feels like I am. Yeah. So that's in. That's through. What do I do with my terminal cleaner? All right, so I'm going to next, make sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the terminals. I've got a battery terminal cleaner here, this middle spring, because this is very corroded. I've got the paper towel there to kind of catch what I take off of this. This thing is quite corroded. I want a good connection. As do you. Okay? It's the same with the ground, although the ground is clean. There's a little corrosion on it. Okay? These bolts certainly have some. Okay. I do have some cleaner, which I'm going to use. Off the ground first. There wasn't much on that. Okay. All right. So don't forget this. You don't put your terminals on top of these. They've got caps on them. That's a cap. You got to take that off. Let's see if I can just peel the ground one off. It seems to be kind of stuck. There's a little tab on there to pull, I guess. Okay, so the ground is off. All right, let's, which one should I put on first? I should put the ground on first, but the positive does not have much room here. There it is, just, so I'm gonna put the positive on first because it does not want to reach. Oh, we may have to do some customization. This battery is a little different. Close. This is a problem that you will not have with your car because your car hasn't been screwed with like this one. All right, let's attach our ground. I'm gonna have to revisit this positive terminal to get it to sit better. Oh, you know what? Since I've got so much of this stuff, let's put some of this on it. I got a bunch of this stuff. This corrosion stuff. Does it work? I don't know. But this battery was pretty corroded, so. On there. Oh, it's more than a little. Same with the positive if I can get it off again. Let's put some of that on here. This supposedly will help to avoid corrosion, which is something that this battery had a lot of. So let's put this guy on. Tighten the ground. This guy. So yeah, I gotta do some customization on this hot terminal because it's not a good fit. I wonder if I can get an extra tall post for it, but for now. All right, so I'm gonna look into this vacuum line that's kind of hanging here. So there's a couple things I gotta look into. But let's put this panel back in. You get 2 tabs here and 2 right there. Okay, Velcroed in, all buttoned up. Your journey here is done. I've got to change a battery terminal, find out what that vacuum line is, and also clean this up. But let's make sure that this is going to start. This is I think it's a 2nd generation CTS, so 2008 to 2014 should be the same. We're good. Trunk open. I know. All right, that's it. Not too hard. For your 2008 to 2014 Cadillac CTS, should be pretty much the same. If you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe. That helps the channel grow, always helps me. And, you know, hey, if you think you have a dead battery, now you know how to get in the trunk if you need to. And now you know how to change it. So don't be intimidated. You can do it. Just go out, get busy. Take care.